Hey there, Pickle Peeps! Melissa from Metals and Pieces and the Handmade How here. Welcome back to the Most Pickle channel. We'll get a better name for it eventually. And today I want to talk to you about proactive versus reactive marketing. Now, bear with me for a few minutes here. As we come upon Black Friday and the holiday season officially hits, is officially here, I look back at the year and wonder, what was I doing? Any of you? Like anyone else in the same boat right there? Yeah, so anyway. I start in January with like the most amazing plan. It's like, I know what I'm going to do. Because everyone, you face it, you know what you have to do. Or at least if you're me, like, I know what I should be doing. It's, you know, sitting down and actually doing it. And not allowing myself to get distracted. Because, like, shiny ball, crystal, shiny, what? Yeah, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. I just made myself dizzy. Anyway. Proactive versus reactive marketing. Now, when I reach that, Black Friday is this weekend. I need to send an email today. Wouldn't it have been great if I wrote that email a couple months ago? Now, not to lie, I do have a template. I'm just going to pull up my emails from last year and just start redoing them a little bit with some extra flair thrown in this year because my gift guide launches tonight. Woo, woo, that'll be fun. And yeah, but it's still like I need to send an email today, so I need to write that email today. That's reactive marketing. Reactive marketing is when you're like, oh shit, I didn't post a thing on social media today. I should do that. Proactive marketing, on the other hand, is not thinking in the moment. Like, social media or marketing is not a time for mindfulness, all right? That might end up being the title of this video. Marketing is not the place for mindfulness. Mindfulness, you know, like living in the present and just like going with the flow. No. When you are in business, when you are in e-com, you should have these plans set and done. Because, you know, the holidays get here, and if you are a reactive marketer, meaning you're doing stuff like day of, and wishing you had done it yesterday, and posted it yesterday, if you are in that situation, then that means you are not enjoying the holidays with your family. You are not taking a break and relaxing with the rest of the world. You are not perhaps taking advantage of the other numerous sales that are going on because you're so busy running yours. Because you didn't have it done ahead of time. But mostly, for me, right here, it's I'm not spending time with my nephew. I'm not spending time with my sister or my grandparents who are both in their 80s because I need to finish getting my marketing done. Now, my goal is to be just a slightly teensy bit proactive and actually have everything done so I can take Thursday, Thanksgiving completely off. Let me know in the comments if you are taking Thanksgiving completely 100% off. Meaning all of your emails you're going to have done ahead of time. All your social media you're going to have done ahead of time. All of your sales stuff for your website. Like, I know some people you have to go in there and manually hit like turn on the sale, but that should be the only thing you're doing on Thanksgiving. And that's if your sale starts on Thanksgiving. So I really want to know if you have everything, if you intend to at least to have everything done, because I intend to have everything done. I intended to do all of my emails for the week yesterday. But I will totally admit that yesterday, you know what I did do? I spent time with my nephew on the weekend, where it should be. So I need to be more proactive during the week about getting things done. So we've done a lot of like what a reactive marketer is. You are reacting, you're probably marketing from a place of panic, which means that you're not having really well thought out, well crafted stories and storylines and marketing themes because everything is emerging. Just get it done now. Just get it done. Just get it done. Get it done. Get it up. Get it said. Done. And you hit send and you're like, okay, I can go do something else now. How effective do you think that marketing is going to be? Do you think that maybe your fans can tell if they're reading your stuff? You might be a little rushed. You might be a little harried. You might be a little forgetful and not in the endearing way. Hopefully I'm forgetful in the endearing way at least some of the time. Some of the time. So that's reactive marketing versus proactive marketing. And I start every year with really, really well laid out proactive marketing, which means and I've done this 4 years, I take that week between Christmas and New Year's, and typically what I do well, it's always been my plan, is I print out blank calendars of the year, and I lay them out either on the floor, or if I have enough wall space, I'll like tape them to the wall. And this way I see the entire year in a go. And some people might find this like strange, be like, how can you be so scheduled? Like, live in the moment. What if you're not taking or allowing, I've heard people say, you're not allowing for creativity. Creativity goes in my products. I want the structure of my year laid out ahead of time. And usually I do the entire year in that week. And I will set up, I mean, I'm not going to lie, I have a system where I set up the entire year in 1 hour. I'm able to plan it. So that is a proactive plan. You know what your goal is. Hopefully you have goals for like what you want to do each year. You probably have a sales goal. You might have a follower goal or a social engagement goal. I know I have a goal here on YouTube. I am in a race to 1,000 subs, and the goal was 1,000 subs by New Year's. If I reach 500 subs by New Year's, I'm going to be really happy. Like, I will consider that a win. And then we'll move on to be at 1,000 by the end of January. But still, that's okay. That's okay. You do have to have some allowance in your plans. But to have the entire year laid out, so when the next holiday is coming, you don't have to think about it. You already have a plan. And when I look at these things, I go off of the holidays. So I go, okay, when do I want my new collections to come out? And I try to space out about 8 to 10 weeks in between collections. I try. Fall and Christmas collections are always weird. And I look at what are the big holidays? When do they fall? And let's work backwards a little bit on those. So if it's a big holiday, it's a big shopping holiday, when do I have to cut off shipping? When should I run a good sale for that? When am I going to do like cool parties or big event kind of things? Now, I run trunk shows in my business, in my e-com side. So I start looking at the year and be like, okay, if that's the holiday, how many weeks back do I have to run the trunk show for that holiday? Big shopping ones for me. Mother's Day. Mother's Day is insane. May is like, April, May are some of the best time of the year for me. Beyond the holidays, and then usually like August, September is like really good for me with when the fall collections come out. But if I know, and you should know if you've been in business, if you're just starting out, you will learn. You take a year to learn, it's okay. But you should know when your busy seasons are. And so you should be able to work backwards to give yourself appropriate deadlines to fulfill on busy seasons, right? And working from that deadline, that like shipping cutoff deadline, you should know when you need to hold the sale so you can fulfill by that shipping deadline so they can get it in time for the holiday, right? It's all about working backwards. I go ahead and I set up everything I need to know ahead of time. Now, in the first half of the year, I'm usually great at this. It's all fantastic. So by the time we hit the second half of the year, and this has been an extreme second half of the year this year, lots of crazy things like going to Funnel Hacking Live. I spent time in Boise, Idaho. It's been fun. This has been like an insane year. I am never going to say 2021 was a bad year. It was a crazy, amazing year. And 2022 is going to be better. So, all of that fun right there to say, if you at least lay out the structure, your proactive structure, if you have to switch over into reactive mode, so proactive is you have a structure, you have a layout, you have a plan, a proactive plan, P and P goes together, right? Versus reactive is much more panic mode. But if you have a plan and then you have to be reactive, at least you know what you should be sending. At least you know what kinds of graphics you should be making. At least you know when you should be shipping stuff by and when you should be doing sales to ship stuff by. So you're still not in a horrible place, just not as good as you want to be. So, I mean, proactive versus reactive. Now, I have friends who they sit down and like within a month, they'll set up all of their emails and social media for like 6 months. I know other people who do an entire year. They take like a week or a weekend and they do their entire year and set it up. And I mean, that right there, that's life goals. I don't have it that good with, and a lot of that is because I don't necessarily know the products I'm going to be developing that far ahead of time. I might have a theme that I know I want to do for my next collection or for which collections, but I don't know what the exact products are going to be until I, sit down and design and make them. And I'm not doing all that in January. So I have friends who can do that 6 months to a year in a shot. And then I have friends who I know a lot of people who do all of their emails and social media for the month in one shot. And that's pretty dang good. Like that's my first level doable goal. And then you have people like me who I'm very happy if I can get it all done for the next week. And all this to say, and if you're sitting there like, I'm not going to say anything, but Melissa, like I do it day of. I am a reactionary marketer. It's okay. Everybody starts somewhere. And to that, I will also say, you know the old-fashioned phrase, when was the best time to plant a tree? So what was the best time to send that email? Or to start that email list? Any of this? This applies to all of them. When was the best time, Melissa, to start building and curating that email list? 10 years ago when you started business. 9.5. We're almost at 10. That's the best time. What's the second best time to do it? Right now. And if you start right now, today, getting it done, then you can move on. And you can slowly, steadily, and surely get yourself more and more ahead. Get yourself more and more proactive in your marketing. So, it's fun. It's just my little rant right there. But let me know what kind of marketer you are. Are you a proactive marketer or are you a reactive marketer? Or do you start the year one way and end the year another way? And I mean, I'm getting better. I'm a lot better. I'm a lot better this year than I was last year, and the year before, and the year before that. And if you are like, I don't know what I am. I might be more reactive than I want to be. That's okay. We have something really cool for you. So, all of this week, I'm going to be teasing out to you about the BizFit Success Bootcamp. More info coming tomorrow when we're going to have Mr. Andrew George coming on the channel. So keep an eye out for that. And there'll be more information down below. I have a wait list if you're just curious, if you just want to find out a little bit about shifting your mindset and really becoming more proactive versus reactive. So that will all be in the links below. No, I'm not going to pitch the insider because we got BizFit Formula coming up and we got the boot camp. And you guys, like, be proud of me. I have kept this a secret for 2 months. 2 months that we have been like actively working on it, and I have managed to keep it a secret. You know how bad I am at that. I am not trustworthy secret keeper material. Like maybe 1 out of 10 I can successfully keep, and the rest of it I'm like, I know good stuff. It's one of my goals. It's one of my plans for 2022 to become better at keeping secrets. But you can be proud of me for this one. So go ahead, check the links below. We'll have information about getting on the wait list. And you can find out more details about the BizFit Success Bootcamp that we will be running, myself along with Andrew George and Miss Rachel Roberts. And we're going to have, over the course of this week, a whole bunch of fantastic treats for you, Pickle Peep. And if you are new to my channel and you're watching this way after it posted, then just go ahead and follow the playlist for cool things and still make sure to check out BizFit Formula so we can get you proactive and pro-living your life instead of just reacting to your business. All right, I will see you in the next one, Pickle Peep. Bye!